Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a look created with the palette that we received in Boxycharm, the Ace Beaute, and this is the Scarlet Dusk, and it does bring a mirror, and this is what the inside of the palette looks like. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, just keep on watching. Okay guys, so we're going to create an eye look with this pretty palette from Ace Beaute, the Scarlet Dusk that we received in our Boxycharm. And this is what the palette looks like. I have not used it, so I figured that I would use it today because I know that several of us, I'm sure, those of us that do subscribe to Boxycharm, received it in our box. So I thought it would be a good palette to use here. So I'm going to try a new eye base. And this is by Gerard Cosmetics, and this is new. They just launched this. And I actually received it a few days before the launch date, but I have not had any time to review it. So I'm going to be applying it on my eyes. Now this, if you can see, it looks more like a very, very thick foundation kind of. So I'm going to grab a little bit from the lid and I'm going to do it with a brush, and I did use it once before, so I did find out that a little goes a long ways. So I'm going to just spread this on my eyelid, and yeah, I did like it. When I used it before, I actually thought that eyeshadow went over it really nice, and it held my eyeshadow. I mean, it looked great all day. So I think it's comparable to the MAC the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre, which is the one I have. This one is $21. The MAC is $22. So it's comparable in price. However, I do have a 30% off discount code, which will be listed below if anybody is interested in trying this out. I do like it. Like I said, I mean, I like the MAC Painterly. Why do I keep saying Painterly? I don't have the Painterly one. I have the Soft Ochre. So, and I think pretty much you get the same results. Okay guys, so I started recording without turning my camera on. Yes, so anyway, the only thing I did was I used this Lotus right here on my crease. I did not set my primer, my lid primer, because I wanted to see how it works without me setting it. I always set it whenever I use any kind of, whether it's a regular lid primer or concealer, I always set it because I feel like with my mature eyes, if I don't, the brush will kind of skip and then you can see, like patchiness in my shadows. But this one is working just fine. I can't believe I was just talking to you guys. Then I realized a little light on my camera was not on because I had to stop my camera for a second because my phone was ringing. Anyways, you didn't miss much. Thank goodness. I would have been pretty upset if I would have been halfway through this look and realized my camera was not on. Not nice. So this color is very pretty. Okay, so next, I think I want to go with this one here. I'm wearing orange and I'm going more into pinks, but that's okay. I'm not wearing orange, it's like a rust, but I want to go into this one right here. Really does, it's not going to go with what I'm wearing, but that's okay. We'll pretend I'm going to change clothes. Okay, I have more brushes here, so let me just grab one of these. And this one is called Bahamas. And it's a little darker than the first one that I laid down on the eye. Very pretty. today I did a video earlier, and it was a look for a collab that I'm having, and that I'm doing. And this is the first brush, and I'm just kind of smudging it, blending it. And I wanted to do another video because I actually have the time today, so I wanted to take advantage. And today's the first time that I ever removed my eye makeup without removing the rest of my face. I kind of fixed that up, and hey, that worked out pretty well. I may do that more often. I always thought it wasn't going to look okay, but it looks fine to me. Yeah, this is a very pretty color. So you know guys, I've been using the Tati Blendiful a little more, and I've gotten more used to it. That's how I put my makeup on today. And I actually am liking it more and more. I actually watched her tutorial. She had a tutorial earlier this week where she went through, she applied her entire face, well except for eyeshadow, with a Blendiful. And I thought that was very helpful. And in that video, she said that, you know, she had heard a lot of complaints from subscribers saying that they felt she should have done a tutorial prior to, I just dropped a brush, prior to releasing the Blendiful. But that she didn't do it because she thought that with the little snippets that she showed in her video and the instructions on the website, that would have been enough for anybody to use it. Well, I don't know, maybe if you use that kind of a product before, but I mean, I was able to figure out how to do it, but I think watching her actually do it made a little more sense to me, and I have played with it, and it makes, I like it better than I did when I used it before. I'm going to use this one right here, the light pink, and this one is called Maui. So I actually liked that video that she did. It was a pretty long video because she even went into, I guess she's had some complaints and there's been some drama. You know, some bigger channels that are saying that, you know, she's this was more or less like a cash cow for her because it was easy to produce and inexpensive to produce, and you know, she just did it to make easy money, and she was very offended by that, which I don't think that's true, because to begin with, it's not that expensive. I mean, it's about the same as you would pay for a beauty blender. A beauty blender is $20 and hers is $18, and you get 2 of them. And I think that if you learn how to do it, it's, you know, it's useful, just like a makeup blender would be. Is it, you know, absolutely necessary? You need to go get it because it's going to change your makeup world? No, it's not. But and I probably will not repurchase. But I mean, I don't feel like she did it just to, you know, because she just wanted to make money off her subscribers. I would have much preferred another makeup product, but anyway, so she kind of went through the whole drama thing, and you know how people were saying that, you know, it was falling apart, and she said it was very few of them had problems and that they have replaced those, and her customer service, you know, company, or the people that do her customer service, they handling all the problems, and you know, so she kind of diffused the situation. Okay, I'm going to use this darker one now that is called Nocturnal on my outer V. So I don't know, I think that there's always people out there that are jealous, that are petty, that it doesn't matter what if she would have released another eyeshadow palette, they would have said that she's releasing it too soon because she's trying to take our money, and you know, so I don't think she can win. And I mean, it was nice that she addressed it, but I don't know. There's so many unhappy people out there just waiting for somebody to have a little hiccup so they can jump on the nasty bandwagon. And why can't people just live and let live, you know? This palette's very nice. I don't have any fallout. I mean, the choice of I wish I would have had, because I mean there's plenty of like oranges and browns, but I wish I would have had something else that I can put on my crease besides this pink one. Something like in that kind of a, you know, tone, but like with a brown. I don't know. I mean, that's just my thought. That's why I kind of went with the purple, because I just felt that it was more of a complete palette for a purple look. Okay, now I am going to take a little bit of this one right here and put it on the very inner corner. Just like a little brush so that I don't have a little more control. And that shade is called Aruba. The other palette, you had a choice of either this one or one that was cooler tones, I guess. And it had like, brighter tones. Because it had like yellows and stuff like that. I like this one better. Okay, now I am going to use this pencil and use the dark color and go under my lash line, my lower lash line. And this one really is like a brown, but it's got like a burgundy in it. We had some terrible storms last night. There was some tornadoes in the area and really high winds. I was so exhausted that I really didn't hear much of it. And I usually can't sleep at night, but last night, I think it's because I've had a rough week. I haven't been feeling well all week. I haven't been able to even go to work. This week I only worked on Monday. And the rest of the week I was just too out of it. I couldn't do it. I was in a lot of pain. Alright, so now I think I'm done with my look. Trying to blend that a little bit. I'm going to use my Essence eye primer. Alright, and then I'm going to use the new Maybelline. This is the Falsies Push Up Angel Mascara. And it comes in, I like the packaging actually, it's very pretty. I used it once before and it's okay. It's not anything that, look at the brush. It's a little strange, not like much of anything. It's got like little bristles on the top part. And then the bottom one, it doesn't have much of anything. It's not my favorite kind of wand. The mascara is okay. It separates your lashes. Maybe when it dries a little bit, I like it more. I don't feel like it gives me a lot of volume or length. But it does separate them nice. You can get to the little lashes in the corner because the brush is so thin. You can see one eye versus the other. It's okay. But like I said, sometimes after it dries out a little bit, after you use it a few times, it gets better. Right now, it's not, I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite. And I don't think it does a very good job on the lower lashes either, on your bottom lashes. So I was going to do a drugstore look today, but then I remembered that I have this palette, and I know a lot of people that watch me have Boxycharm, so I figured creating a look with this palette would be a good idea. And as you saw, I really didn't use a lot of different shades. It was a pretty easy look to create. It looks very pretty. I like it. Okay, so now for lips, I am going to use the lip liner from Milani, and this is called Natural. Guys, before I forget, because I've been forgetting to say it in the last couple of videos I did, I have 7, I had 10, but I'm down to 7 now of the Fab Fit Fun starter boxes that are valued at least $75, and they're free. All you have to do is pay for shipping. So if anyone is interested, it's going to be first come first serve. So if anybody is interested, send me an email at the email listed in my information box, and I'll go ahead and send you through Fab Fit Fun. You're going to receive an email inviting you to grab one of the boxes. So I don't know how much longer they're going to let me have those, you know, in my account. I've never had 10 before. I was really surprised. So I've been able to give 3 away. But if anybody's interested, please don't waste any time. Just send me an email so that I can send it to you right away. As soon as I get your email, I'll put you through FabFitFun so that they can send you a link for you to get your box. So again, it's going to be like at least a $75,000. Yes, right. $75 value. I know you have to pay for shipping. I don't know how much shipping is. It used to be $5, but I don't know if it's more than that now. It didn't say. So, all right. And now for lipstick. This is going to be Pat McGrath Tiny Lipstick. This is the last set that she came out with. And this is in the shade, if I could only see it, no. I can't see it. I will link it below. Oh, it's kind of pinky. It's a matte lipstick. It's very comfortable. I really do enjoy her lipsticks. I really only own a couple of the regular size, full size ones, because I've been able to get them on sale. Because they're very pricey. They're like, I think $34. I'm not sure. I know that Charlotte Tilbury are. These are in the 30s, I believe. So these, the little sets are, you get 3 for $25, and they're all like this size. And this is how much product it brings, not much. But you know what? This is gonna last me a long time because I have a gazillion lipsticks. So I'm gonna put a little bit of highlighter now because I did redo my my blush, but I didn't do the highlighter. And this is from Makeup Revolution. I've had this for a while. And it's very, very pretty. I really do like using this. And you have a choice. You can go across. I normally do like these 2 lighter ones. I can always see this side better, I guess because of the lighting. And I'm going to go over with my powder, just my powder brush, just to kind of blend it in a little, because I don't like it super glowy. So anyway, this is the end of my look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you did. I will try to create another look using the orangey colors. Maybe this one, but it's a little too orange to go on my crease, but I'm sure that I can probably create it. If not, I can use a little bit of bronzer and then use some of the oranges, because they're really pretty. All of them are pretty. It's just that this orange, oh my goodness, look at that. They're very pigmented. I really had no fallout whatsoever. They're not powdery at all. I think it's a very nice palette. So thank you so much, guys, for spending some time with me. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I will see you on my next one. I love you. Bye. Mwah.